Welcome to the cutthroat world of designer fashion, where the stakes are high and the competition is fierce. It's a world of glitz and glamour, but it's also a world where scandals lurk around every corner. From sordid tales of exploitation and abuse to accusations of copyright infringement, the designer fashion industry is no stranger to controversy, and just like in the hit movie The Devil Wears Prada, these scandals often involve powerful people at the top of their game pulling the strings behind the scenes. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the dark side of the designer fashion industry, from Balenciaga to H&M, and uncover the shocking scandals that have rocked the fashion world to its core. Welcome to the Lightning Rod channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Dolce & Gabbana. The Dolce & Gabbana racist advertisement scandal was a major controversy that shook the fashion industry to its core. In November 2018, the luxury fashion brand released a series of ads featuring a Chinese model attempting to eat Italian foods, including a pizza and a cannoli with chopsticks. The ads were met with widespread backlash, with many accusing Dolce & Gabbana of perpetuating racist stereotypes and cultural insensitivity. The backlash was swift and fierce, with celebrities, fashion industry insiders, and the general public all condemning the ads. The scandal even prompted a boycott of Dolce & Gabbana products in China, one of the brand's biggest markets. As the backlash grew, Dolce & Gabbana issued a public apology and pulled the ads from circulation. However, the damage had already been done, and the scandal continued to haunt the brand for months to come. In the wake of the scandal, Dolce & Gabbana faced calls to diversify their marketing and increase cultural sensitivity to their advertising. The controversy served as a wake-up call to the fashion industry, highlighting the need for greater awareness and sensitivity in the representation of diverse cultures. Despite the apology, the brand's reputation took a hit, and the scandal remains a stain on its history. Balenciaga. Following questionable marketing campaigns, the high-end fashion label Balenciaga, best known recently for wearing Kim Kardashian and working with Adidas and The Simpsons, is under fire. In one advertisement, young people interacted with teddy bears that were decked out in what appeared to be bondage attire. The other displayed a handbag on top of court papers pertaining to child pornography. Following a backlash on social media, the advertisements were shelved, a prominent award was revoked, celebrities spoke out, and Balenciaga sued the production company that created the advertising. The contentious teddy bear advertisements, according to Balenciaga, were a part of their Christmas campaign for 2022. Children were pictured in the since-removed pictures. Black leather straps and fishnet tops were worn by the teddy bear purses. The second ad, Balenciaga's 2023 spring campaign with Adidas, debuted 5 days later. It included images of a collaboration purse set up in an office setting on top of a desk of legal documents. One of the documents, included in the $3,000 Balenciaga and Adidas hourglass handbag, was a printed copy of the Supreme Court's U.S. v. Samuels judgment, as pointed out by astute detractors. That case investigated whether promoting child pornography was covered by free speech. On social media, criticism of both campaigns exploded. Some people hypothesized that the entire event was a shock and awe publicity hoax. Diet Prada and other fashion commentators covered the story. Right-leaning media sites like Fox World reported the ad campaigns as online news about them spread. Balenciaga was pushing kiddie porn and sex with minors out in the open, according to the presenter of Tucker Carlson Tonight. Users on Twitter initiated the hashtag Boycott Balenciaga movement. Former admirers recorded themselves discarding the designer's goods and encouraging others to do the same. Business of Fashion canceled a coveted award that was about to be given to Demna, the artistic director of the company. Although Balenciaga later withdrew these ads and issued an apology for the campaign, the harm had already been done. Zahia Dehar. Zahia Dehar is a French fashion designer and former escort who was involved in the scandal that made headlines back in 2010. Dehar was at the center of a high-profile prostitution case involving several French soccer players, including Franck Ribéry and Karim Benzema. The case generated significant media attention and led to the players being charged with soliciting an underage prostitute. Dehar was just 18 years old at the time of the scandal, and the case sparked a conversation about the exploitation of young women in the sex industry. Dehar faced criticism and backlash, but she ultimately turned the scandal into an opportunity to launch her own fashion line. In the years since the scandal, Dehar has made a name for herself as a fashion designer, with her lingerie and swimwear collections being sold in luxury stores around the world. Despite the controversy surrounding her past, Dehar has managed to rebuild her career and establish herself as a successful businesswoman. Kate Moss. The Kate Moss cocaine scandal was a major controversy that erupted back in 2005 when photographs were published in the British tabloid newspaper The Daily Mirror showing supermodel Kate Moss using cocaine. The photographs were taken at a recording studio in London and showed Moss snorting the drug off of a table. The scandal caused a stir in the fashion industry and beyond, and Moss faced a backlash from the media and the general public. As a result of the scandal, Moss lost several lucrative modeling contracts, including with high-profile brands like Burberry and Chanel. Moss issued a public apology for her actions, saying that she had made a mistake and was taking steps to address her drug use. She also entered rehab to seek treatment for her addiction. Despite the scandal, Moss was able to rebuild her career and remains one of the most successful and most well-known models in the world. The scandal, however, serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of drug use and the damaging consequences it can have on one's personal and professional life. H&M. The H&M racism scandal, also known as the coolest monkey in the jungle scandal, was a major controversy that erupted in January 2018. At the center of the scandal was a hoodie sold by H&M, a Swedish clothing retailer that featured the phrase "coolest monkey in the jungle" on the front. The hoodie was being sold in the children's section of the store and was featured in an online advertisement that showed a young black child wearing it. The advertisement sparked widespread outrage and accusations of racism, with many pointing out that the phrase "coolest monkey in the jungle" has long been used as a racial slur against black people. As a result of the backlash, H&M removed the hoodie from sale and issued a public apology. The scandal prompted calls for greater diversity and sensitivity in the fashion industry and served as a reminder of the importance of understanding and respecting different cultures and communities. It also highlighted the need for brands to be more mindful of the messages they're sending with their products and advertisements.